Matt Weber finds happiness, joy, and humor in most every one of life's experiences. And in his 29 relatively short years, this witty Western Massachusetts native and Cathedral High graduate has remembered many of those events and expounded on them as a producer for Catholic TV, for which he hosts a weekly segment called A Word with Weber. Intertwined with his comical prowess is Matt's complete devotion to his Catholic faith, which he says was the impetus for his latest venture, Fearing the Stigmata, published in September by Loyola Press. Matt and I talked just before its release when he was home visiting his parents in East Longmeadow.
My life is so profoundly connected to my Catholicism that it makes complete sense that I should share this story, and I should share the humorous elements of it and also the faith-based elements of it.
Matt is the son of Peggy Weber, longtime reporter and columnist for the Catholic Communications Corporation. Peggy and her husband John are parishioners of Holy Cross Church in Springfield. Their 3 children, Carrie, Matt, and Elizabeth, attended the parish grammar school and graduated from Cathedral High School in Springfield. As a 4th grader at Holy Cross, Matt asked his religion teacher why the hands of his favorite saint, St. Francis of Assisi, were covered in blood and there were holes over his body.
She goes, "Oh, Matthew, that's the stigmata." And I was like, "What is the stigmata?" She's like, "Something you get if you're a good Catholic." And I thought to myself, why in the world would I want to be a good Catholic if my outcome and my reward is these very scary, hurtful holes in my hand?
Now Matt says he is certain there are some monks or cloistered nuns in abbeys all over the world who would hope they would receive the stigmata, but it's something he does not think he will ever get.
The stigmata is a wonderful, wonderful thing, but it's not for me. It's not for me.
What is for him, however, is a challenge to continually discover ways to deepen an ever-growing faith life and to offer hope to many currently disengaged Catholics in the 18 to 35 age range. In the book, many of the stories are compiled from his 2-minute segments on Catholic TV, which air weekly on the Clear Voice program. From smuggling ice cream sundaes into cloistered convents, to telling jokes to an outdoor statue of Mary at a busy intersection in Boston, the book explores the tension, Matt says, he experiences between wanting to be H-O-L-Y, but not H-O-L-E-Y.
It's about riding through Cambridge on my bicycle and seeing rosary beads on the side of the road and deciding, do I turn around and go pick up those rosary beads? Because they're rosary beads. Or do I just leave them there because they're also just junk in the side of the road? But can rosary beads ever be junk in my mind? No. And then once you pick them up, what do you do with the rosary beads?
Matt says he feels very blessed to be able to share these stories with others.
I'm not perfect, and by no means am I the perfect model ideal Catholic, but I'm still a Catholic, and it's still something that I love and something that is very important to me.
The cover of the book depicts Matt as a, quote, hipster-esque Paul McCartney look-alike type guy wearing a green and plaid suit. Meant to get your attention. He succeeds and, in turn, hopefully draws some positive interest in the Catholic faith.
To find relevance of religion these days is very, very difficult. Wherever you look, if people just looked at this book, it's apparent throughout the entire 224 pages. And my hope is that just one person takes a look at this and is heartened that there is hope for the Catholic Church.
And I might add, the apple hasn't fallen far from the tree as Matt shares the creative talents of his mother, Catholic Communications' very own Peggy Weber.